Next up, at UFC Paris, we have William Gomis taking on Joanderson Brito. William Gomis, 13-2 in his career, 5-0. Dude, he does look like...
We look the same, right?
He looks like he just did a trick, and he's like, what do you think? Anyway,
maybe in the library with the lead pipe.
Yeah, 13.
Colonel Mustard, maybe perhaps.
And he does have a French accent.
Colonel Mustard, perhaps.
Okay, so you had to.
Well, that song is about orgies. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi is like, will you come to bed with me or something like that.
Oh.
And we were all the 10-year-old girls in the 90s were singing that. Fucking Christina Aguilera. And I love Christina Aguilera. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I promise you that.
Genie in a bottle. 5-0 in his last 5. He is on an 11-fight win streak. Joanderson Brito, 17-3 in his career. 5-0 in his last 5 as well. All 5 wins by stoppage. This is another clash of styles. William Gomis, the well-rounded guy. For the most part, patient. The William Gomis in the UFC and the William Gomis pre-UFC are kind of different guys. Pre-UFC, he's knocking people out. He's submitting people. He's outworking people. He's good at everything. In the UFC, kind of a boring counterpuncher who slows the pace. Muay Thai striking's pretty good. He is an opportunistic grappler where he'll snatch something up in scrambles. The criticism, though, is that he is low volume. He looks to counter. He takes his time. He has almost 45 minutes of cage time. 45 minutes in the UFC in an octagon, and he still lands fewer than 3 significant strikes per minute. That's an insane statistic. And on the other side of that spectrum is Joanderson Brito. This guy is fast. He's athletic. A wild grappler with giant power in his hands. His top pressure is insane. His striking is not technical, but he'll kick your leg so hard that it splits wide open and you can see the bone. He will knock you out cold with one punch. What he did to Chepe Mariscal, it's crazy that Chepe has the success that he's having today. Joanderson Brito is quite literally the most dangerous fighter in this weight class. So we have a technical striker who's going to try to take his time in Gomis, a wild savage of a beast in Joanderson Brito, and I do think Brito wins this fight. But what I will say here is if Brito is feeling himself, I just finished 5 people in a row, I'm going to finish Gomis, he may gas out bad after that first round after chasing. That is my one and only concern, is that Brito's just going to have all his eggs in the finished basket because he's been finishing everybody lately. Gomis can be dangerous, at least before the UFC he was. But he's not that dangerous anymore. I think Brito's just going to stay in his face, stay busy, hurt him, touch him up, do whatever he wants to do. If Gomis is able to survive, then he might win the next 2 rounds. But I got to go Brito here. He's going to be the pick. And I imagine my concern is why these odds have stayed relatively level and haven't shot off in the other direction. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, the Russian William Gomis, I guess. Pretty embarrassing there. But listen, guys, I promise you guys, and I'm willing to look dumb on this. I don't give a fuck because you only have to listen to me on this breakdown. Because William Gomis is a former lock of the week. You guys know I know my lock of the weeks very, very well. Joanderson Brito, former lock of the week. I know Joanderson Brito very, very well. Listen to me very clear. Okay? I understand that you guys are probably a little bit pissed off because we've been getting Brito plus money. We've been getting Brito plus money. We've been getting Brito plus money. Now all of a sudden he's minus 270 against this striker. And everyone's like, I think Gomis is going to get done. I think Gomis is the play. Brito's the parlay buster. The fuck is Joanderson Brito not going to do to William Gomis? Right? What the fuck is William Gomis? How is he going to stop Joanderson Brito? This guy has been through a 3-round fight and landed, 27 total strikes in a fight before? It's crazy that what he, at the UFC level, he has turned it into this non-existent counter striker who can get taken down, can get out grappled, was nearly submitted by Francis Marshall. He is a tough dude. And if he gets in these submission situations, he's a guy that is not going to tap. I promise you, William Gomis is not going to dap. Joanderson Brito is going to be all fucking over this guy with big power, with big wrestling, with big grappling, submission, whatever. You guys love fucking Diego Lopez. I fucking love Diego Lopez. Angelo fucking hates Diego Lopez. But as a world, we all love and respect and understand how fucking good Diego Lopez is. Joanderson Brito fucking smoked Diego Lopez. Fucking smoked him. You want to talk about cardio? He had this guy on the ground, no big issue. His only cardio issue was against Bill Algeo, and he had that guy on his fucking shoulder carrying him around the octagon before he eventually got slowed a little bit down because Bill Algeo will stay in your fucking face. I don't care if Joanderson Brito can't fucking breathe out of the first round and doesn't find a finish, because you know what's going to happen in the second round? William Gomis is going to do this. And Joanderson Brito can probably just stand in the middle of the octagon for 4 minutes with his hands on his knees and just fucking catch his breath, because William Gomis is not going to engage on his own against a guy like Joanderson Brito. So even if he gets tired, he can fucking catch his breath, because William Gomis is going to do fuck for shit in there. So exhaustion, I don't think is going to be an issue. He's got the power, he's got the grappling, he's got the finishing ability. I have no idea how William Gomis wins this fight. And he's a former lock of the week. I respect him for what he did. He won his lock of the week. Fucking Joanderson Brito's my dude. That dude's a fucking problem.
You're not worried that he's fueling himself with all of these finishes?
What the fuck is William Gomis going to do?
Oh, listen, we picked the same guy.
I hope he is feeling himself. I hope he runs across and just smokes this dude.
And on the website,
I'm not going to tell somebody to not be confident.
And on the website, we have our most confident picks listed. Me, you, and Artem. And I have Brito as one of my most confident picks. Actually, you didn't put yours yet, Jacob. We have our most confident picks listed. So I have him as one of my most confident picks. I do think Brito wins this fight, 100% for sure. But if I have to put out a concern, that can be one of my concerns. He's feeling himself a little bit there. But
how is he going to guess? William Gomis has no pressure.
I mean, there is a good point in there that, like, literally, you just take your time. Because
when has William Gomis ever ran across him and like, oh, I'm going to finish him?
Yeah. Well, certainly not in the UFC. $7,000 in DraftKings Fantasy is probably some of the, to Jacob's point, the guy lands fewer than 3 significant strikes a minute. He's been in the octagon for 45 minutes. 45 minutes lands fewer than 3 significant strikes per minute. That's an abysmal
And Brito's had
statistic.
adversity as well. He's come back. He's been taken down.
He was losing 2 fights ago. He was getting his ass kicked. Well,
get him do something, boy. Get him to do something, boy. That was lock of the week.
That was incredible. Bitch. That was incredible. $9,200 in DraftKings Fantasy for Joanderson Brito. Man, I mean, he's been a cash cow in DraftKings Fantasy over his last 5 fights, but this might be one where I think there's just other people that will be worth their money a little more. But certainly I think he wins, and if he does, he'll score really well. If you do want to unlock all the picks, the bets, the round line leans, the tools, artificial intelligence, and everything else, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. A couple of Super Chatterootkis, $1.99 from Mersault1111. Thank you. I hug a lot. But the eyes are up north, sir. Is that a quote? Oh, it's the chest guy. Too. Yeah, it's the chest guy. My bad. I forgot to look at the picture. Well, there you go. Yeah, look up.
You are kind of clueless, huh?
Dude, I got a lot in my mind at all times, dude. I never get my brain never gets a break. Gleb, my Russian brother, William Gomis. Listen, the French flag and the Russian flag are basically the exact same thing. One's in landscape, one's in portrait. It's the same flag. That's it. My bad on that. If he was a Russian, then he would have a chance to win this fight.
Never bet against Brazil. I don't know the last time they lost a fight. There you go. See, you can't even think of it either.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say what's her name, but she's a Mexican. Asshole. The chick that got Yasmin Yaryui.
And she lost to a fucking Brazilian.
No, I know. Norma won as a dog. Okay.